Okay, so this is iPhone 15 Plus. In terms of the whole dimension, I never felt the iPhone 15 Plus uncomfortable, even though it's still a massive 6.7-inch display, because the weight distribution of this phone is really amazing. But is it different in terms of build quality? It's the same aluminum frame, same Corning glass at the front as well as at the back. This frosted back alone is a big upgrade over the glossy back because that looks ugly. The aluminum frame is also matte finish, so I would say it's a very aesthetically pleasing phone in terms of looks. And it's also very comfortable because of the rounded corners, the edges are rounded a little bit. My phone has never been in water, inside the water, but it has seen quite a lot of splashes. I've washed this phone a few times and it never gave me problems. Because it's getting older, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious with this. So you already got the answer though. Anyway, this is the exact same panel we have seen in the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and we have also seen it on the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. It's same, 88% screen to body ratio, exactly same. I think I consider this as a very good looking display. Except this phone has very bad PWM. So that's a con to me for not everybody though. With the PWM, there is another thing. It's a 60Hz panel, so the PWM is even more visible than it would have been with a 120Hz display. Let's look at the performance. It's Apple's A16 Bionic, a 4nm chip. It doesn't slow down, it doesn't bog down. So in my case, the software experience and the performance has been flawless. And I don't need anything more than that. That AI stuff are something that requires 8GB of RAM to run on device. And this is what iPhone 15 Plus lacks. It doesn't come with Apple Intelligence support anymore, and it won't come to this either. But if you look at the main camera, which is what you're going to use, 48 megapixel f1.6 1/1.56 inch sensor, like if you take a full 48 megapixel photo, then that is insanely detailed. But the focusing distance, the minimum focusing distance is so poor compared to any 12 megapixel main camera based iPhones. It's really weak. There are so many times you will see not properly focused photos, and for that you have to use a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and that will lower down the quality, and you get the point. But overall, if you look at the colors and everything, amazing. Even though Apple of their own don't allow you to shoot ProRes videos, but you can with the Blackmagic camera app. Even though it doesn't have a dedicated zoom camera, it does have a 2x mode, which helps that quite a bit. Wish it was 3x, I would have loved it more. But I'm not complaining as much because this can take some really crisp videos. I do love video capabilities of this device. But the Apple's Pro camera app, the Final Cut camera app, doesn't have all those features that you have inside the Blackmagic camera app. You can't control many of the things inside the iPhone 15 Plus. Same goes for the iPhone 16 Plus. And by the way, there is no change in the video department either. There is no 4K 120 FPS coming to the standard phones, the 16 or 16 Plus. So just don't expect that. Same goes for the selfie camera. It's a good selfie camera. The HDR quality on all the photos, rear or the front, is amazing. Very natural tone on all of the photos. And all these cameras can take 4K 60 FPS video. So just don't worry about that. That inconsistency isn't there at all. And that's the good part of Apple. If you do love the color tone or the natural tone of the main camera, then you're gonna like for the selfie camera as well as the ultra wide angle camera, because this just produce similar kind of look in all of the photos. It's USB 2.0 USB-C port. Now, I don't transfer files, so I don't have a problem. But for the people I'm talking about, those who transfer a lot of files or thinking of transferring it, only 480 megabits per second, 60 Mbps, megabytes per second. In the charging department, it charges real quick from the 30 to 70 and also fairly quickly to 90, but then it slows down quite a lot. So I usually plug in for like 45 minutes or so, and then it's like from 20 to it's somewhere very comfortable 80, 85 or 90 even. For me, the iPhone 15 Plus's battery is so dependable. I can push it even when it's 15%, the performance won't slow down. Maybe if the temperature goes up, then the screen brightness will go down, but that's the only thing you're gonna see. I can depend on this phone even if it's at 15% battery life. Okay, so overall, I want to say, if you are thinking of buying this one used or new in the market, do consider these things. If you're fine with the 60Hz panel and you're not sensitive to PWM, you're fine with a slower USB Type-C transfer speed, and you're fine with not having a dedicated teleporter camera or a macro camera, then I think this is probably gonna last you a real long time because the battery life is insane, the display brightness is insane, the display overall is pretty great, everything is pretty much fine on this phone. And if you're buying it currently, then you're gonna get it for even cheaper price than I got it at. So definitely value for money, but only for those kind of people. For other people, get something else. And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.